There's a particular math problem that you can solve to impress adults or parents, a question developed by Ramanujan in 1911, an Indian mathematician. And basically the question goes like this. So if you take the root of 6 and then add that in itself plus root of 6, and then keep going on forever, plus root of 6, and then you go on infinitely. This is an extremely challenging problem when you look at it because it's an infinite amount of times. And the question is, how can you get a possible answer to this? And it comes out to very nice integer answers. So this is the way you solve it. So let's say you make this equal to a variable. Let's say the answer a. Let's make it a. But then if you look closely at the question, and this is the trick, the ingenious trick, this part after the root 6, this part that goes on forever is actually the original question itself, a. Because it goes on forever, what would be the difference between root 6 plus root 6 plus root 6 and root 6 plus root 6 plus root 6? There is no difference. So because the original question is equal to a, you can sub that back in. So then you get root 6 plus a is equal to root 6 plus a. And now the question becomes much simpler. Because there's a square root, we can square both sides of the equal sign. So we get a squared equals 6 plus a. And then at this point, it's either if you're in grade 10 or 9 and you know how to factor, then you bring everything over to one side of the equal sign. So a squared minus a minus 6 equals 0. And then you can factor a minus 3, a plus 2 equals 0. So then a is equal to 3 or negative 2, which are the answers. Or if you haven't done grade 9 or 10 math yet, what you can do is just sub in some numbers and see if they work. So a squared would be 3. So 3, 9 equals 6 plus 3. So 9 equals 9. So 3 works. So a is equal to 3. And then if you sub in negative 2 for a, then you get 4 equals 6 plus negative 2. 4 equals 4. So that works. So negative 2. So a little trial and error if you don't have the grade 9 and 10 tools. But this is an extremely challenging question. And if you have any other videos that you want for math, please leave it in the comments below.